we are going to look at month 3 of Disney Backstage Collection. And I just got this recently, and so I'm going to check it out. It is my last one, unless I decide to renew the subscription, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, already it's already opened, so that means that the lid came off, but the lid is right here, so we can put it right back on, and then, well, I think it got a little bit small, kind of dented maybe. There we go. So it looks like month 3 is the 3 Caballeros. This is the 3rd release. And in this tube we will check out and see what's inside. On the outside you can see there is concept art here for the 3 Caballeros. It says Walt Disney's Backstage right here. It's got Donald Duck and Jose, I believe, and just some more with the 3 Caballeros here. Now this tube is a little damaged. As you can see, it's got a crease down there. And other than that, I guess it's okay. So we're gonna open it up and see what's inside. Okay, and looks like it's the typical shirt, which we'll look at in a moment. It's the same 3 things that we have had in the past, so we're gonna move this out of the way. So the first thing I like to do is show you the card, or coaster some people call it, and I will read what it says. It says, in the 1944 world premiere of Disney's The 3 Caballeros, audience encountered a widely experimental animated musical that shunned traditional animation and editing styles. It was too progressive for one of 3 animation directors, but Walt Disney loved it. And though the story is in part inspired from 1920s vaudeville, the film is very much a product of its time. Proof of this can be seen in the sketches on your tea and pin: a Mexican charro rooster, South American parrot, and American duck, which reflect the sentiments of the 1940s good neighbor policy. So here is the back of the card. You can read it for yourself, and if you need to, just feel free to pause the video. This is a little bit bent as well. I'm not thrilled with their packaging, just throwing it in a plastic bag basically. So that's one thing that does need to be improved if they're going to continue doing this. The next thing I'm going to show you is the pin. And here it is in the package. Let's take it out and hopefully you can see this. These, I believe, are pin trading. You can pin trade these if you choose. I will show you what they say and what the picture is on it. So here is the front of the pin. It has the 3 Caballeros on it. They're riding horses or donkeys, whichever the case may be. Anyway, the thing about these pins is they're kind of cheap because they are just kind of a glossy, you know, we'll just stick that in there, glue this in there, and they're not as nice as just like the all-metal pins if you're into pins. The back of it says Backstage Walt Disney, and I believe it's got the pin trading symbol on it as well. Here is the back of the pin, and I took the pin backer off, and you can read it for yourself. So there's the pin that you get. So, and the last thing that you get is the t-shirt. Now this, like I said, is my 3rd one. I paid for it for 3 months, and then it expires unless I decide to renew it, and we will talk about that once I show you the shirt. My views and opinions on this subscription. So take the rubber band off, and they do have the correct size for me. Now this shirt's a little bit different, and I kind of like that because it has a button, partially buttoned up right there, so that's really nice. I kind of like the artwork that's on here. I like it Here's the back. And there's the front again. Okay, so the cool thing about this is that they put a little inscription on the back here. I'm gonna let you read that right there, and you can see on this blue strip. Hopefully you can read that. And that's kind of a cool touch that they do. They also do put a patch usually and on the sleeve, and this is kind of like the same thing. Well, no, it isn't. It's got a couple of either horses or donkeys, I'm not sure which, but right there you can see that on the patch. So I like the shirt, I will say that. The shirt I did not like was the Toy Story 4 one that I got last time. I was not impressed with that at all, but at least, you know, I like the blues in this, and I might wear this shirt, we'll see. Okay, so let me tell you a little summary of this subscription, since this is my third one, and now I kind of have a general idea of what they are like. The first thing is that if you choose to do this subscription, you can do 1 year, 6 months, or 3 months. If you do it for 1 year, it breaks down monthly to $34.99. If you do it for a month, plus tax. If you do it for 6 months, it is $37.99 plus tax per month. And the 3 months, like I did, was $39.99 plus tax, which was the total on that one. I'll tell you that one because that's the one I did, was $119.97. So, like I said in past videos, I've done 2 other videos. If you care to see the other 2 that I got, just go to and look for them on my channel. You will find them. And that way you can get a better understanding of what you get each and every month with this subscription. Now, the one thing I do like about the subscription is that it's the only one that I'm aware of that is direct from Disney. Usually it's other people that do them using Disney products, but they're not at all affiliated with Disney. Now, the disadvantage as far as payment, which I've said in the past, is that you have to pay it in full. So you can't make payments like $39.99 a month. You have to pay the $119.97 all at once. So that's kind of a disadvantage. So after having 3 months of this subscription, I have to make a decision. Do I want to keep going with it, or do I want to just let it go and not renew it? And I'm to the point of I'm probably not going to renew it. This is the first time that I have ever done a subscription service of any kind, and I liked it because it was Disney. However, I just don't feel like I'm getting the money's worth out of it that I put into it, and it's a shirt every single month, and I just haven't been that impressed with it overall. I mean, the first one I probably liked the best, and then it kind of went downhill from there. This one's probably my second favorite. Toy Story I thought was the worst. So it's up to you whether or not you want to do this. My recommendation is that I would not. I can't imagine that too many people are going to stick with this for very long, especially beyond a year, because by then you're going to have 12 shirts. The other thing I don't really like about it is many times, and I don't know that it really applies so much to today, although there is some, on the canisters, are a lot of times are the exact same thing that's on the shirt, so there's no variety in that. This one is a little bit different, but for the most part the canisters are the exact same thing as what the shirts are. And then of course you get the little coaster. The pins are kind of okay. The first one I got was the best, and anyway, so I hope that helps you with your decision on whether or not you want to do this subscription service or not. And I hope that you will continue to watch this channel as I do Disneyland and Disney related videos. I was just at Disneyland recently and have more to post. I did do the Rise of the Resistance Star Wars video, and that one's been out, and that's the only one I've gotten out so far, but I will be working on those in the future and pumping those out as well. So if you are not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, and make sure you do like and comment on this video, as it is much appreciated. And until next time, we will see you later.